I remember being on a walk some time ago, and I noticed just the sheer amount of trash all around the foliage in the creek. And I remember thinking, hey, why is there nature in my trash can? And I found that a little bit funny at the time, but immediately I realized the profound sadness and the true implications of that. And I can't help but feel like, as of late, the most urgent work and the most prominent thing on my mind has been, how do we heal this planet and how do we save the world from ourselves? I found a newfound interest in studying and learning, self-learning for the first time after leaving school, in the natural world, in ecology, conservation, climate change, solutions-based and systems-based thinking. And I realized that so much of my attention and desire has been to save the world and to help the world. And I know I can't take it all on my shoulders, but I feel compelled to do my part, because without the world and the natural world and the order of life, there is nothing. Everything starts from the source of life, and all the possibilities branch off from there. So I'm making an effort to weave in all of my background, all of my studies, all of my creative energy, all of my passion with conserving and healing this planet for future generations to enjoy and explore, and for myself to enjoy and explore and be fulfilled in doing so. And it's apparent with how erratic the weather has been. Wildfires, hurricanes, tornadoes. It doesn't seem like there is a such thing as a string of balanced and temperate days anymore. It seems like that's an era of the past, because it is. And the predictions are understandably bleak, but that doesn't take into account how fast we can collectively and individually alter our priorities and our consciousness to prioritize combating climate change, reversing some of these effects, and going hard with the solutions, because ultimately those solutions exist. But it's, are we willing to face them? Are we willing to confront them? Are we willing to confront ourselves, to confront others out of love and joy, to heal the earth that is clearly weeping? Or are we going to sit back and let this play out? Because that's where the predictions come in. And we know the fate of that. And I don't want that. I don't think you want that. I don't think anyone in this world wants that. So I've been feeling that urgency. And going on this walk and seeing all of that trash was a part of that. It made me realize that this isn't something that is theoretical or not in my backyard, but this is something that affects the community around me. It affects my local immediate environment. While that's a very real concern, my main motivation is a collective push and awareness so everyone can enjoy the fruits the earth has to offer, not exploiting it, but living in harmony with it. I just think we as humans tend to take things a lot more seriously when the consequences start to affect the lives around us in our own personal life. So I'm making this video in the hopes that someone else is also inspired to consider nature and our planet when you consider your overall dreams, ambitions, and goals in this life. And while the premise can be disturbing, sad, frustrating, and almost overwhelming to deal with, I'm also glad, because the prospects of how I can contribute, the solutions that are out there, and the people who are actively working on this are so inspiring, where I feel it is a part of my vision to do the best that I can with the resources that I have, and be a part of a wave of change that starts with just a few ripples, because ultimately that is the only way that this planet will heal and the earth can stop weeping. So my question for you is, how do you feel about all of this? And what will you do about it? Thank you for watching.